Indeed. So, Virtus.pro going to be starting on the pistol. On the T side, Dan. The derp has begun.
Yeah, indeed. It's going to be quite interesting to see how the strategy opens up here. We've got a lot of native for Virtus.pro, so with 3 smokes and even a Molotov, you'd expect an execute out of them, and that is what we are going to see. A couple decoys put down towards Ali, and G2 are playing very passively, so they'll have fast rotation towards B as well. So this is going to be quite interesting, because Virtus.pro should be guaranteed a bomb plant here, but whether or not they are able to take the round is very much down to G2 and their ability to charge and hit the shots. It's as simple as that.
Vault push is coming in now, and Rain's playing close to the site, trying to do what he can, looking for the one-shots. Nobody dead for either side. Yeah, nobody dead. Oh, the knife, is it going to come in? Oh, that sort of blade. We might see some swiping in the smoke. The bomb gets planted and still no one's down for either side. Now G2 coming in with the frags here, and Virtus.pro running out of numbers to hold here.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty difficult from this position, but actually we're going to have byali able to take down Fox. That's a really big win there. But jkaem is caught between too many positions. He's going to get eliminated, and that will be that. Virtus.pro with a nice execute, some good shots, and that's going to be them off to a good start, economically speaking. And G2 are going to likely force buy. I mean, they are a team which they should probably always force buy no matter the situation, just because of the skill on the team. But except, you know, you might want to see maybe Fox not forcing just so that he can get that up, because as you mentioned previously, he's so damn good with it.
So the SMG is coming out for the T side. Snax might be AWPing himself a bit later on. He's only got the USPS. We'll have to see how that continues. aizy's coming with a flank. The Deagle. See what he can pick up from this. In fact, the man he's taken down is Snax, so there will be no reward, save for the numbers game. Rain coming in with 2 CZ kills, and this is not working out for Virtus.pro. 4 versus 2 now.
You're looking to plant the bomb, but these CTs are so close, he knows he has to go for the fake. He can get paid out a quick player, quick frag, and there's one frag found onto jkaem. The engagement is prolonged and very arduous, and he will not survive. Pasha tapping away long distance with the MAC-10. That's what he's having to resort to right now. That's never a good sign. And it looks like G2 with control of the bomb should be pretty good here. Pasha's going to re-entry, and that flash was actually good, but he will not be able to survive. So G2 winning the force buy. Very well done indeed.
Getting a Galil as well. That's going to be good for them. And they're going to buy up around that Galil with the M4s. Rain opting for the Mag-7. We'll see if he plays close to Squeaky Door, if he's going to head elsewhere with that. Lots of nades on the G2 side, and this is a big eco from Virtus.pro. Just a few pistols outside of the stock Glocks. And we can see Rain now just dancing around the smoke, trying to find some meat shots. We'll see how far Virtus.pro choose to push. Snax going to get taken down again. Mag-7 versus players with no armor. It's always going to be extremely strong.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool to see if he can get something done, but Pasha with the meat shots on the Deagle will eliminate Rain promptly, and we are going to have a situation whereby Virtus.pro should be able to get the bomb planted. They've got the smoke covering them, and yeah, indeed they can make the journey across. Maikelele is going to have a good vantage point here from up top, able to spray down Neo with the burst actually, and going to see whether or not any more damage can be done, but it seems as if no is going to be the answer to that. But the bomb went down for Virtus.pro. That's actually a really big deal, considering they got reset. So we'll have to see how their economy is faring after that one. An extra $800 all around. And indeed, you can see that that's made a really big difference. That puts everybody on 5k, which is really nice. Full nades for them.
Indeed, Virtus.pro will have the tools to execute. And the G2 are going to continue. They're not going to force up the bigger M4s, well, the M4s, as opposed to the FAMASs. Just going to keep things sensible. Seems Virtus.pro are having some difficulty. One of their players has disappeared, so hopefully they will return soon. This TaZ missing. Just a quick reminder, while we have a pause here, we will be opening a cobblestone case after every game, which the produce will be given away to one of our subscribers. So make sure you stay tuned between the games as well. I think it's about a minute delay here as we wait for TaZ to triumphantly return to the server.
Yeah, it's a cool start for G2, and it's one whereby, again, G2, they tend to have more trouble on the CT side than the T side of this map. Again, generally speaking, that's how it works, but I'd say that was a little bit more emphasized in their case. And when they get to that T side, and they get the AWPs in play on Fox, and they start to really get those hard-hitting pushes, it's going to be really awesome to see how that actually works out, especially with aizy. Again, talking about aizy's firepower, combined with jkaem, I could see maybe some very fantastic displays there from them as they just push out into the yard, getting all the frags, all the picks in the chaos. That's where those two players are going to shine, and it's going to be a matter for Virtus.pro to see if they can just match them individually to begin with, because that was the thing with G2, is that I remember at the major, G2 against a team like Envious, it's always the question, can you just at least match Envious on just a little bit on skill? Is there going to be a little bit of a gap so you can actually apply some strategy, maybe win that way? But they were legit just playing out of their mind skill-wise. So from that perspective, G2, you would almost argue that they have more individual prowess at the moment to play with.
Too legit to quit. Right, so let's see what the play of Virtus.pro is on their buy. Got two plays headed towards Ivy, and it's going to be a quick engagement there as the CTs have got two people pushing there as well. The flash is coming in, aizy will be traded, and it seems that the aggression that Dennis used to have is not missing here with aizy. It's going to be a good early frag, but the CTs end up a man down as well. That said, they've got a map control. Virtus.pro with no significant advancements towards the A site.
And we have just a poke and a prod here and there for Virtus.pro. Of course, the kill on aizy is going to be nice. However, on a map like Train, the CTs can really bear down on the yards and go for the fast rotations. And hey, you got jkaem double there with that Galil. He's doing fantastic work. He's going to discover the bomb as well. So some refrags coming in here, but it's a 1 versus 2. Neo has got a very low jkaem to deal with. Oh, the nade comes out, and he's going to switch back, and that will be the moment that jkaem will take him down. And that was a crazy display from jkaem there. Just picked up 2 frags with that Galil out of nowhere.
jkaem is as jkaem does. 3-1 now for G2, and Virtus.pro back onto trying time. So some good momentum here for G2 on the CT side. It's
see what you did there?
Yeah, I see.
See what you did there?
Still early days, however. And Virtus.pro will be back on the buy very soon indeed. So early push towards main. That nade won't do any damage, but it will be a warning shot towards the Polish side. Snax getting taken down through the smoke there. Again, aizy looking savage early on here for G2.
Indeed. It's going to be 3 players left now for Virtus.pro, as these little pushes have been largely halted and staggered by the counter grenades of G2. And look at how they are forcing these picks to happen. This is really well played by G2, actually, just separating the Virtus.pro players who want to try to get in spots where they can refrag, but keep getting denied by the nades.
It's a nice shot by byali, but he's going to require another one. The aim punch going to be too much after missing the first shot towards Maikelele. Only Pasha remains. 45 seconds left, and we'll see what Pasha opts to do. Maikelele potentially moving away from Ivy, although I'm sure he will return shortly. So Pasha is going to be hard-pressed to make it all the way through Ivy without being spotted. He's got close now, and Maikelele caught unawares, just about surviving there. Pasha, I think, was unlucky not to finish him off. But there we go. Minimal damage done to the G2 economy, and Virtus.pro will find themselves on the buy once more.
Indeed, it's going to be interesting to see the approach that they're going to opt for. G2, of course, they don't have the best economy in the world just yet, so this is would be a pretty key round for Virtus.pro to win to stop G2 getting their money out of control. And we have a fast bunch of nades here from Virtus.pro. They want a fast pace. They're going to be forcing out a lot of grenades here from G2, counter grenades. But in fact, it looked like a fast pace. G2 throw in and invest a lot of nades to try to slow them down, but the push didn't come, and Virtus.pro is still yet to use all their grenades. So really nice play here from Virtus.pro to kind of deplete some of the utility of the CTs before finally going in for the push.
Indeed, rain has been lost. 4 Molotovs for the T side. Other than that, there will be no smokes, and aizy is going to abuse that fact. He'll get traded though by Pasha. More trades coming in. There's still a man advantage for Virtus.pro here, though. Haven't committed to either site yet, and there's still a minute on the clock for him to play with, and only 2 G2 players here. So will they take a gamble and stack a site, or will they try to play 1 and 1? The T's already over towards the B-bomb site now, and Fox finds himself alone versus 3. With $400 in the bank, what will his play be?
Yeah, it's a good question. So Virtus.pro have done a good job so far, and Fox is going to be very cautious. He's got to go for it because he knows they're going to hunt him regardless of what happens, and he's going to get a quick kill onto TaZ. How much more damage can he do, though? with 13 HP, he's a bit too scared to leave this cover and move into an exposed position, and he will back away. And that first kill that he made aggressively there, the kind of aggressive posturing, actually stopped Virtus.pro, the remaining players, after losing one guy, from feeling confident and actually leaving and going for the hunt. So in going aggressive and getting that kill, he's going to keep himself safe. So really nice play there by Fox. And Virtus.pro will indeed win a very key round. G2 will get another buy-in, but if Virtus.pro win the next, they should be forcing them to eco.
Ah.
Oh, hello.
That is the GoTV bug where a terrorist winning the round can sometimes crash. You can see Lewis has left the building for now. He'll be back. He's just outside. So, yes, a bug where a T win a round and it crashes GoTV, unfortunately.
That's a awful bug, James.
It is an awful bug indeed,
really
Dan. Hopefully it's a bug which gets fixed soon. There are a few bugs in GoTV.
Yeah, quite a few.
That's one of the more irritating ones. Happened yesterday as well, unfortunately. Well, hopefully we'll be back into the game really quickly to see how fast Producer Reese can get his fingers going.
Running out of T, James. This is a bad sign. It's a bad sign.
Well, what happens when you run out of tea?
Well, I have no tea.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Oh.
my life has improved.
Well, I thought
by the constant flow of tea.
I thought something worse would happen.
I don't want to guess what that is. Exactly. What you're thinking.
I'm not thinking anything, but you're the one who was implying that something worse would happen, something more sinister.
Anyway, we're back into the game. We'll have to speculate later, as we have indeed a victory there. Quick victory. We didn't see how Virtus.pro managed to accomplish it, but it must have been a fast approach, fast push into the yard area, and they have forced G2 to an eco now. So they've done the difficult part. They've won 2 rounds in a row. Now all they have to do is they have to close in this round without losing any players, and it should be well within their grasp if they've got a nice drill to throw at at G2, a nice anti-eco drill.
G2 have not much to offer in this round. Going to be ecoing, trying to keep their economy as intact as possible. Not going to go crazy with any force fires just yet. Still early days on this map. So far so good. Pasha taking down Fox towards the IV area. Just falling, his body being fried there. 3 players in the A site for G2. Pasha coming in from the flank. Not sure if he'll see aizy in time. He will indeed. Down to 15 HP though, but he's going to get 2 frags. No matter what, Jakim's going to reposition and come in for 2 frags of his own. Rain alone now versus 3, and he will get taken down by Neo with the pistol. So, Virtus.pro tying things up. G2 back on the bye.
Indeed. It's going to be interesting to see how this one plays out. As Virtus.pro, they've done a fast round, they've done a slow round where they go for a kind of a they bait out utility with a fake, then re-execute. They've done all sorts of things so far. They have found success in the faster rounds. Let's see how they apply the presence this time. Looks like another fast round. We've got a big sprint from Pasha, I think it is. He's going to get a shot to the chest from Fox on the AWP, and now G2 are in an interesting position as they have forward spots in the yard still. The T's haven't got themselves on that bomb train. TaZ is wrapping around for the double kill on the refrag, and Virtus.pro swinging things back in their favor, but health is low.
Health is low on all the players, but the numbers are low on G2. Sorry, only Rain left, but he's done clutches, big clutches to Virtus.pro in this situation before, and we'll see if he can do it again. Rain versus 3. No player with more than 25 HP. Spotted 1, looking for a trade frag, as you can see him there, just quickly looking as to where the others might be, but they're going to be a bit more paranoid to peek him there. A bit of a peek from TaZ. And there we go. Neo's going to be fast enough on the trigger to take down Rain, although I'm sure Virtus.pro were very scared.
Oh yeah, absolutely. With Rain especially, I mean, the guy has wrecked them so many times. It's beautiful to see. I love watching Rain when he's in a clutch situation, because you just have to look at his decision making, how he handles this everything. He's so good at it. It's very interesting to behold. And we're going to see G2 having to go for the eco this time around. They've been doing okay-ish damage on a lot of these rounds, so Virtus.pro's economy is not getting too out of control just yet. But G2 really need, I think, to get themselves 5 or 6 rounds to be feeling okay in this half, and they've already done almost that. So far, you'd say that it's a pretty good half for G2. But Virtus.pro is starting to really get some momentum.
Yeah, so this is looking a lot more like normal terrain now. The T side causing big problems for the CT side. We'll see what G2 can do on the coming rounds here as Virtus.pro continue to build a bank, which means even if G2 win a round, then they're going to be in a precarious situation where they can't afford to lose the round, and Virtus.pro will be able to afford to continue the pressure. Double AWPs coming out now. Maikelele gonna add to the carnage. And let's see if this makes a difference for the side.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty important for Fox to pick up some kills here. He's going to take the first one into Pasha, so like killing that player, kind of the Olofmeister sprint almost, as it would feel. I think Olofmeister's the first guy I saw doing sprints like that into Yard is really important, and Fox is going to neutralize that threat. aizy is also in with one as well, so Neo is going to try to get his team into this Yard. He's going to take 2 amazing frags there. One on the left, one on the right, and Neo now has his eyes fully fixed on the front and center, as he is aware that there is a CT around the train itself, and Maikelele is lurking with that AWP as well. Fox also at the back with the AWP. He's going to pick off byali, great shot, and now things are getting interesting. G2 take a number advantage once again.
Many Molotovs coming onto the A site, trying to force Maikelele out of his position, but Fox is there to trade for him. 2 versus 1 now, and Neo's reign of terror has come to a close, at least for this round. See if Rain can pick up the second AWP. Indeed, he will. G2 back to winning ways. But again, Virtus.pro, as mentioned, have the economy to keep the pressure on G2. If G2 lose this round, look at the money left in the bank here. Their loss bonus will be reset, and Virtus.pro could run away with a 10-5.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see the double AWPs in play now, I'd say, from G2. Maikelele on the second AWP. Now, Niu is going to go down Pop Dog here. Wow. He's just going to put a shot straight into the chest of jkaem. Can Maikelele get a refrag here for his team somehow in this forward position? Got aizy in there as well, so Maikelele might be able to cause a distraction here as aizy creeps around the smoke, and indeed, aizy's going to pick up a free frag onto byali, but Neo is still in doing damage as Neo does. TaZ is now afforded an opening through alleyway, and 2-on-2, Virtus.pro in the Yard, but the bomb is down almost by T-spawn.
Yeah, that's going to be awkward for Virtus.pro. They have time to try and get another frag or even 2 frags as the round continues, but Rain's going to win the duel with TaZ, leaving Pasha in an awkward spot here where he's got to try and make his way through a main probably to go and retrieve the bomb. The only thing in his favour is that G2 will not know the location of the bomb as nobody pushed through Ivy. But you can see Rain holding an angle on a main. Oh, he's going to be looking the wrong way just in time. And with Pasha running in that direction, Rain's defcam should tell G2 that Pasha is retrieving the bomb. So what will Maikelele's play be? 25 seconds left on the clock, and Maikelele is going to choose to hide towards the bomb site. And Pasha will know that the CTs know where Pasha was going, roughly. They know he's going to retrieve the bomb, which means that G2 could use that information and place themselves anywhere on this map.
Yeah, this is a hard spot. 8 seconds now, the bomb will finally be planted. And this is a good approach from Maikelele. Is Pasha going to be aware of this? He's going to get a free shot, and he's so fast. Doesn't even hesitate. Doesn't even try to line it up. Even though Pasha's not looking, he's just going to go for the fast snap, and it's going to get the job done. And there you go, G2 picking up another round. Of course, they did lose a lot of players, and they did invest in the double AWP previously. So that has had its hit on their economy. And with the bomb down and 8k on TaZ, the buy will come in from Virtus.pro, and they stand in a position where with their buy they could cause a reset onto G2. So this is going to be a really impactful round here for both teams.
6-6. We'll see who takes the lead shortly. 2 CTs through to the connector area, smoking off team main very quickly. TaZ popping those windows, which will allow Virtus.pro to throw a nade execute towards A if that's what they choose to do. We also suggest to the CTs that they might have that, which may affect the layout of G2 around both sites. Fox now keeping an eye on Ivy as per usual, but he might have a double peek coming in. Early disadvantage for G2 with Rain going down earlier. Fox is going to move into a bit more of a passive position, but he may go back there soon.
Yes, this is a great situation for the T's. There's the pop flash from Pasha. He's going to make the entry. Can he win the duel? He will. Fox gets caught off pretty badly, to be honest. jkaem is in a very key position. He's got to do all the damage here with his rifle. He will only pick up 1 kill. As Snax is going to team kill Pasha, burning him down. aizy's on top of the train. He's got a quick frag onto TaZ here. He's still alive, despite having only 8 health. Snax is looking to see if he can find one of the remaining CTs. There is 2 of them, and that bomb is down now. And Maikelele is coming in from the side. This is going to be tough for Snax.
I think aizy jumped on the train and spotted Snax as he was on a ladder there, which is why Maikelele is going for the flank now, but will it pay off? Snax hasn't collected the bomb just yet. It is next to him. He's running out of time to get these frags. He's trying to bait a peek from aizy, but again, aizy can just bait all day because Maikelele is coming in from the back. Going to go for the duel and win the duel as well with only 8 HP. aizy showing his strength there as we move into the last rounds of the first half.
This G2 team is really scary, I must say, with aizy there as well. Not that Dennis, again, I can't emphasize enough. Dennis is really good, but it just feels even stronger with aizy, which is kind of crazy that you can find an upgrade for Dennis, isn't it?
Yeah, one of the more aggressive players in the game is Dennis. But there we go, early days still. Virtus.pro now find themselves on the eco in the second last round of the first half. They've got a 5 smoke, so they could try to wall off B. They could also try to wall off A. It looks like it's going to be a wall off A. We saw TaZ popping the windows in the previous round to suggest that it might be possible, but it seems this time it will be.
Yeah, there it is, the first smoke over the top. And get the execute coming in for Virtus.pro. There's forward players though for G2. jkaem is by the pop dog. There is the pop flash. Can he make the frags here? There's the first one. Spray down comes in. All 3 players found by jkaem. No problem at all. And byali is going to be soon to leave this world as well, as Rain gets the kill with the mag. So G2 with 8 rounds, they're doing an insanely good job on their CT side. I definitely am afraid for Virtus.pro on, you know, with this kind of a round score going into that second half. It's going to be tough for them. But they do have AKs to make it a little bit less tough by having a good strong chance of winning this round, making it into an 8-7.
So, Virtus.pro back on the buy. G2 with a little bit of money in the bank, but it is the last round, so that will no longer matter. The shop is now closed. With a double peek coming in from the CTs. aizy going to trade, be left with low HP again. How many more frags can he get in this round? Fox moving around very quickly, trying to support his players if he needs to. Virtus.pro though, going to rotate away from Ivy, pick up the bomb. There is a player close into Pop Dog, which is TaZ, which might suggest that Virtus.pro could play on a pick here if he manages to get one. The smokes coming into the A site again, but will they commit once more? It seems they could be headed towards B. Looks like a fake this time. Pasha might be the distraction man. Indeed, he's heading back towards A main. Still 3 people over towards the A bomb site, and Rain fails to hold down B.
So we got a cool situation here for Virtus.pro. Not so cool for G2. The bomb is down, is ticking away, and normally this would be okay for the CTs, but their health is low, the numbers are low. Nades are non-existent as they go for the retake. There is the first frag coming in from TaZ. What a shot from Fox though! That's going to deal with Pasha, and there's still 2 players there for Fox to try to eliminate. He pulls out the pistol, but it's not going to be enough. The trade will come in a timely fashion as TaZ presents himself, and that's going to be a 7-8 scoreline for Virtus.pro. So they have recovered a couple rounds, but still 8 rounds on the CT side. You gotta love G2's chances going into the second half of this.
Yeah, that is a good CT score, as Dan mentioned. And we'll see if Virtus.pro can extinguish the flame that is G2. They have been... that's one of those days, Dan. They have been a thorn in the side of Virtus.pro for, well, since DreamHack Valencia, as we've seen. So, at some point, I'm sure Virtus.pro will manage to overcome it. They've lost a lot of games to G2, I would say. Let's see if they can hold here. No. So, back into the pistol. We have 4 CTs with Kevlar, and G2 have gone for Kevlar across the entire team. Just aim stars here.
So far, so good for G2. The multinational side. Even more so with aizy now adding a Danish player. Now we've got Snax going for the push all the way through. He's going to find a quick engagement, but the bomb is creeping its way towards the B site from CT spawn. And that should be a pretty easy plant. The site is quite clear, and Fox is just distracting here, and TaZ is not going to expect aizy coming out from nowhere. Leaving Snax all on the lonesome, 1 versus 4. He's going to make his way down from inner, from secret, and jkaem's in with a shot to the face, and that's going to be that. G2 winning the pistol, and unless Virtus.pro can win a force buy, they are in a lot of trouble.
Yep, straight to the AKs are the G2 side going. Fox could buy an AK, and indeed he will. Maybe a bit of discussion if whether or not he should save for the AWP. We saw Snax potentially trying to do that, and that didn't work out for Virtus.pro on their second round. So G2 going to be going for the big guns immediately. No messing around.
Yeah, I like how Maikelele is going to stay on the SMG. I mean, again, he can be the sacrificial lamb. He can go forwards, be the first man, clear out positions, get the information for the team, be somewhat disposable, expendable for G2. And with Virtus.pro just moving all together here, 3 players back through B in towards the A site at the back of A. And you can see Pasha has the scout, which could prove to be invaluable in this round. But there are a couple of smokes for G2 to eliminate the visibility for the scout or the long play from the scout.
Well, the anti-eco begins. Neo is the first to be dispatched. And byali is soon to follow into room 101. Scout coming in, and Pasha is almost the last man standing for his team now. He and TaZ both tagged at the moment, but they've done some good damage. And Maikelele is down to 14 HP, so if Virtus.pro can pick up a gun somewhere, then who knows what can happen.
Yeah, we got 3 versus 2 where Virtus.pro are quite low on the health, but TaZ can make a difference. He's in a good position here. Now, okay, he's dead.
Dead now, of course.
Dead now. So Pasha is going to come in from Pop Dog with the scout and see if he can do some damage here. Keeping the scout alive could be valuable, but with his shot there, he's not going to get a second chance. G2 won the round, and I think we got a pause coming in. So potentially more issues experienced.
Not going to be that long. Okay. Neo's just going to reconnect. Snax only with 4 kills at the moment. Definitely going to have to pull his socks up if he is wearing socks. Maybe he's wearing sandals with no socks down. Who knows? We'll have to ask him on Twitter. I don't know. Although Maikelele hasn't got many kills himself, but it's going well for his team, regardless. So as long as the slack is being pulled, then it's all good in the hood.
Yeah, there are some other maps as well where Maikelele puts himself in positions where he's not necessarily, or at least the team puts him in positions where he's not necessarily the key kind of fragger. But I think Maikelele is a really big part of the communication for the team. So it's really good having him in spots where maybe there's not as much action, but he's got a lot of visibility. Like classically, these can be like middle-based positions. Okay, it doesn't necessarily apply to train so much, but I think it's quite an interesting point because I noticed this when G2 played Cash, for example, on the CT side, he played mid, and often teams are going to smoke him off, and G2 wouldn't play too much in the way of engagements on middle. They'd just want to get information, and that would be him. So he'd be the communicator, and he is a great tool for morale for the team as well.
Absolutement, even though he's not French. So, Virtus.pro on eco once more. These pistols coming in. TaZ has been eliminated. And the choke point will be choked off by the smoke. Smoke inhalation is bad for your health. There we go. The cleanup squad are here, coming in from all directions. Not much to report. Oh, there we go. There's something to report. Snax and Pasha are going to get 2 frags. Pasha picks up a Mac 10, and there's another one. This is becoming very expensive for G2. Let's remember, they bought up the AKs sooner rather than earlier rather than later. And finally, the spray down will come on to Snax, and Pasha, I'm sure, will save that weapon with 4 HP. But 3 players down for G2. That's a good round for Virtus.pro.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. And if Pasha, it looks like he should be able to save this AK. That's going to be a nice win for the next round. The USB is just hitting the wall, getting blown into smithereens. So 11-7, and Virtus.pro can get the buy-in. They won't have money for an AWP, which is a little bit sad. And I'm curious again because G2 know that that's going to be the situation. They know there won't be any sniper rifles, so they could play a slower pick-based style. Because also they know that Virtus.pro will have not many grenades, so they could try to get rid of the grenades, try to get a pick, and then late into the round go for an execute. Or they could just go in, Japes.
Because when they go in, Dan. 4 versus 3 now. Virtus.pro running out of CTs very quickly. Evening things up though. Pasha with 2 frags. jkaem and aizy going down to his gun. So Pasha is heavily tagged. And Fox has an AWP, but he needs to find the angles. Maikelele is going to be the information man. Going to have to plant the bomb as well while Fox tries to cover him from numerous angles. Maikelele going for the fake first. And TaZ will find him. So now it's Fox versus 2. Is there a peek going to come in? Oh, that nade. Just bouncing it in the wrong direction as the CTs cross. They're going to relocate and set someone up for a flank, which is going to halve the potential places for Fox to plant.
This is a good play from Virtus.pro. Is Fox going to be wise to it? Oh, look at that. Just barely missing.
Look at that.
Missing that player. Now we've got Pasha, who will be the next point of contact potentially here for Fox as he is trying to locate these players. And this is such an impossibly difficult position because there's so many spots for these guys to be. He's going to spot one. Would he go for the wallbang? Okay, he's just going to try and get the bomb planted here now. Just fake it up. Try to get TaZ to peek. He's got time to play with, so it's a smart play to go for. He's going to go for it again. TaZ still not peeking. This is smart play from both sides of the fence. But sooner rather than later, Fox is not going to get another opportunity to plant. So there you go. Outplayed by Virtus.pro there. It's a hard spot to play. And Virtus.pro will secure it. But they did lose 3 players. And there's still money for G2 here. Some money at least.
Indeed. And the AWP has been picked up for Neo as well. So that will bolster things for Virtus.pro. And this is a good opportunity for them to catch up to the score of G2. G2 going to be on the eco here. Jacob is buying some Kevlar, as is aizy, Deagle, and Helmet as well. So he's going to be a meat shield looking for the meat shots. We'll see if he can take Virtus.pro to the butchers. Early push here from the CTs. G2 not going to commit just yet though. Good Molotov coming in, and Snax is ready with the Mag 7. Although G2 seem hungry now. Ooh, Fox looking away. The timing is insane sometimes in Counter-Strike. Bit of an engagement, but no damage taken by either side just yet.
Yeah, just a bit of a tentative approach from the CTs. A bit of a dance of death here. Although who will die? No one's dead yet. So it's a rubbish dance. Oh, wow. Caught the head on the way down there. So it begins, and it will soon end as well, because there's not much really to fight with for G2. And bomb, can it get planted? Yes. That's a victory. That's what they were playing for, and they're going to get it. So objective completed, and they can go home happy. Then they can go back to war again, because it's time to get the buys in here for G2, I do believe. And they should have a pretty strong buy as well.
It's going to be nice.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see the money.
2,700 per player.
2,900.
You sure it's not 2,700?
It's 1,400, 1,900, 2,400, 2,900, 3,400.
Yeah, but they got 1,900 plus the bomb bonus, which is
Oh,
2,700.
okay, sorry.
Back to school for you, Dan.
You're right, James, and I'm wrong.
I'm going to bask in the glory
I'm going to...
of your
I quit, James.
your embarrassing failure, Dan. Neo is going to make G2 lament the loss of that AWP. An early frag for them. Fox will trade, but they're still a man down, G2. They don't have any significant map control. The only thing they have in their control at the moment is the bomb. Snax' position could get nasty. Indeed, it's going to be the one shot. Maikelele has left the building. 4 versus 2, and Virtus.pro look good for a 10th round on the board here.
There we go. The push comes in down. Pop Dog Jacob will find an opening for the team. That's going to allow Fox to get out of yard, or out into yard. And he'll get a follow-up. So now it's a 2-on-2 out of nowhere. Now, how much further can G2 take this round? They will go for the push into the A bomb site. We've got a player for Virtus.pro. It is Pasha, who's moving around for Ali all the way towards the back. So this is actually going to be key time where G2 could actually get a bomb plant. Of course, they don't know where the CTs are, so they're going to play it slow and cautiously to check everything. But they still should have enough time to get the bomb planted here. But Pasha is being ever more dangerous with this position. He's going to come out just at the pivotal moment to try to shut the round down. As will G2 ever expect this? I think they've spotted it now. Jacob will take down TaZ. Now Fox knows where Pasha is actually located. And Pasha doesn't know where Fox is. So it swings back into the favor. But no, Pasha, diligent. He's going to check everything. And he will get the frag in the round for Virtus.pro. But again, 4 players for Virtus.pro are going to go down.
Yeah, an expensive round for Virtus.pro. We'll see. Actually, well, they've got a lot of money in the bank at this point, so they won't be too concerned. The AWP is rescued again, whereas G2 find themselves in a less than ideal situation. They're going to buy up 2 pistols with armor for the most part. Maikelele already on $2,000. He's not going to go beyond that, so he will have no armor for himself. Just a Deagle. Snax upgrading to the auto sniper with the AWP in tow onto Neo.
Yeah, this is going to be quite fun. He's going to have a nice vantage point as well. All the way at the top there. Oh my god. That is disgusting.
I was just about to say that auto would be good for a bit of spray in that area. And we see the results that have been yielded by Virtus.pro, but Snax is going to need to do more now. Pasha coming in to help. An advantage for the CTs, and the bomb plant looks unlikely in this round. Snax just hunting Battle Royale here on the A bomb site, but Jacob's made his way onto the B bomb site, and he's got an open plant as well. Armor and a tech line. What can he do here? Closing the distance, and Virtus.pro are going to have to be careful about the initial engagements. Jacob will go down, losing the 1v1 to Neo. If he wins that, who knows what can happen?
Absolutely. It's a pretty interesting situation if he does win that battle. Could even get another frag off of the back of it, but it's going to be 11-11. Virtus.pro type the game, and the auto sniper will be known now that it's in play. Will Snax keep the position? Will he keep playing in CT Sky? It remains to be seen if he's going to stay there. Now, we've got Maikelele actually on the AWP instead of Fox. Going to be curious to see how that works out.
Yeah, that's one thing that's continued, is the variation of the AWPers on train for G2. It was almost their signature when Dennis was here as well. Sometimes you see him AWPing as a primary, it would just change. A lot of the time on the CT side, which makes things harder for the T side, but we'll see if Maikelele can get himself an entry. Indeed he can. Snax gets taken down towards A main in a close engagement. Fox is better with an AWP than a smoke grenade.
That's for sure. So here we go, we've got the engagements coming in. The TT's going to challenge Ali, and they're going to be left sorely disappointed with the result. And indeed, TaZ is going to get caught up at CT Sky by Rain, and that's going to leave Neo in a 1 versus 3. It's not a happy situation. He's going to back away. In fact, he's not even going to take any part in this.
Well, he's got a kit. I'm curious as to if he's going for the full save here, or if he's going to creep towards main and see if he can get a cheeky kill in. He's got 4.5k in the bank. Yeah, he's not committing to this, that's for sure. So just going to try and keep himself alive. And G2 will take the lead once again. If we can have a quick look at the economy for both teams, we can see that it's still lacking on G2, and we might even see Virtus.pro with a superior buy. We'll have to see how it goes down. Saw many North American matches over the last 2 days go down to the wire, and it seems we may be headed that way in the first match of today's matches as well.
Guess what, James?
What, Dan?
T's won a round.
That's... I'm not even sure. What to say at this point?
I don't know.
Well, while we reload the game for the nth time, again, there will be a cobblestone opening for one of our subs after this match. We did give away 2 knives yesterday because we hit 675,000 followers. The next goal will be 700,000, at which point we'll be giving away a stat track Faucian Fade, factory new, another one, which I can't remember even what it is, and a Glock Fade. I'll tell you what it is later, once I recheck the inventory. So, there's that. Also, check the FACEIT Twitter. There is, we have a Guardian Leap pin, which we're going to give away the code for to one of you lucky people. Just, it needs, I think, 2,000 retweets. Last time I checked, I had 800. So, make sure you get involved in that. You need to be following the Twitter account as well. Okay, the match is being paused, I'm told, because Neo disconnected. But yeah, make sure you're following the Twitter account if you do retweet that, and then one will be selected at random. We like to do a few of them in Anarchy, where we just tweet the code, and then it's first come, first serve. On this occasion, we will select a victor.
Fair enough. So, what do we know about the situation with this delay exactly, do you think? Do
Neo has some kind of issue.
Okay.
Technical.
So
we need to know.
Technical issue.
Hopefully he comes back soon. Yeah, although we appear to be having technical issues as well with T's winning rounds on train, Dan.
Yeah.
Which is a weird bug that a lot of people have to deal with. The problem with bugs like this is that sometimes it's difficult for the developers to identify what causes it. And if they don't know what causes it, then they can't fix it. Such as for those of you who spectate games or even playing a game sometimes when your HUD doesn't appear and you have to press escape twice. They're still unclear as to what causes that problem to arise in the first place. Hence, it not being fixed yet, because it's been there for a while. But this one is one of the more disruptive ones, so would like that one to be fixed.
Although T winning round 1? Or
Yeah.
Well, you know that at least that is one of the qualifying factors. Okay, T's win a round.
Yeah.
So you can at least narrow it down, maybe recreate the crashes, and then once you've done that, it should be easy enough for the developers at that point. But yeah, we should be back into it momentarily. And right now the match looks fairly open between these two teams. It's very hard to say who exactly has an advantage. I think we're going back into a bye as well for both teams, if I'm not mistaken. I'm also having technical issues with my brain, James.
Well, I don't know if we can identify.
Yeah, I don't think I could. Yeah, exactly.
A source of those, Dan. Maybe a lobotomy is in order.
All right.
Should I say my goodbyes now? It's fun casting with you, Dan.
Do you know anyone who can perform a lobotomy?
Oh, I thought you knew some back alley doctors, as you put it.
I wouldn't go there, though.
It might be cheaper.
Yeah, but the quality...
I don't know if you're looking to save money.
It's going to be reflected in the price, James.
Well, it's a lobotomy. I think the quality of everything is going to go down afterwards.
I'm not gonna care.
Did you see Shutter Island? Did you watch Shutter Island?
No, I haven't seen that.
I really enjoyed that film. There was a lot of lobotomies in that film.
Is there really?
It's like Lobotomy Island.
Lobotomy Island.
Basically, yeah, it's a DiCaprio film. Good film. I enjoyed it.
I had to watch that. Yeah, I remember a lot of my friends really saying it was a good film. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a very good film. So we should be back into the game very shortly, and hopefully we won't have any more crashes. I think this is the only train we have today. Oh no, the last one's train as well.
Yeah, we got train, Mirage, Cash, train. The last match is going to be the train between NIP and Fnatic as well.
Oh, that should be fun. Well, back into the game we go. Hopefully we will remain in the game this time. We can see that the Virtus.pro side have evened things up here.
Indeed. So, as far as the economy goes, things are looking very shaky for both teams, actually. I mean, despite Virtus.pro being on the buy and G2 equaling now, I mean, Virtus.pro aren't far away from being broken if G2 have a successful round in the following one. But this round is just going to be about G2 getting that damage, and they need to keep that economy down. So I think three frags at least is going to be something that they're really looking forward to achieving. And quick pop dog push for them as they try to get out onto the A yard. Oh, wow. So far, it's actually not going too badly for G2.
Yeah, they are forcing their will on the A bomb site at the moment, and Virtus.pro are being forced to retreat for the time being, but TaZ is one of the more aggressive players and has no intention of doing that. Pash will come in for the last frag as well. So Virtus.pro taking the lead again.
That's pretty crazy. Two players on Virtus.pro. One had 9 HP, one had 6 HP. That was really close. So G2 now get their buy-in, and this is a very, very important round for them to win because, as you can see, Virtus.pro, if they take it, now they go to 14 rounds, and they've got double AWP in place. They're actually going to invest pretty heavily into this one. And the mix-up might be just what will catch G2 off guard, but looks like G2 might be thinking about going for just a fast play here. Are they going to go down pop dog again? No, they're sneaking towards inner. And there's two players here for Virtus.pro. This could be pretty devastating if Virtus.pro decided to push, but they're actually going to fall back a little bit. Neo's in a great position, though.
There it is. Fox gets taken down, and he's going to spot a lot of information for his team. We're seeing one player rotate through to connector. That's Snax with the AWP, so he can look at the high ground while his teammates concentrate on the low unless a smoke comes through. And again, he's going to back off now, but G2 are still in place. I was wondering if G2 were going to try and just go for a pick play. Sometimes you do see a T just try to jump down the ramp there to get an entry, which can be a bit of a surprise. Neo's far enough away that he won't get completely flashed. jkaem, what a frag that is. Snax though has an angle, and he will punish Rain for his sins. 4 versus 3 with 45 seconds left here for G2 to commit to.
Yeah, they got to make an action, and they got to go in right now, pretty much. As soon as the smoke goes away, they got to find their moment. Their smoke is still down in their favor. They're going to throw some more grenades in there just to make life a little bit easier on the entry. But these Virtus.pro players are very close to this position. Great shot from Snax, but instantly returned by the new player aizy. But 3 versus 1 now. aizy, the new man's got to get it done. There's another quick kill. He's actually opened things up here for himself. 1 versus 2 now. As there's 20 seconds left, he must get the bomb planted, and he has the safety in which to do so.
He's in a crossfire situation though, unbeknownst to him. One at the front, one at the back. And let's see, he's got the one at the front down, and he's instantly expecting the flank here, maybe reading Virtus.pro, and he's going to clutch it. Pasha going down as well. Absolutely insane round by aizy. 1 versus 3 to bring it back to 13-13. The new boy showing why he's on the team.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. That's pretty ridiculous. All right, that round is so important as well. Look at Virtus.pro. They invested in double AWP. Their money is going to be in tatters at this point. I mean, we're seeing a deagle, we're seeing a lack of grenades. They are able to reinvest in an AWP on Neo, which is great. But G2 is starting to retake control of the match right now, and they're going with a different opening this time. They've got 3 players towards the alley side, and Virtus.pro playing really far away from the front end of the A yard. So that means that this push from onto alley is going to be harder because there's going to be more reinforcements closer to hand for Virtus.pro. But they will sneak. But will they get the openings? It's Rain and aizy. Yes, they will. It's opened up now. Maikelele looking to get in as well from Team A. So things going well here for G2.
Virtus.pro could get ruined in this one round. 5 versus 3 now. TaZ moving into the side quickly, doing what he can. Snax has a good angle, actually. Evening things up now to CT side. And, oh, well, Fox is on the hunt, and that's never going to be good. He's so fast on the trigger with the AWP. He's not going to be easy to kill here. Maikelele heavily tagged, just trying to catch Snax unaware. Snax not going to check that last corner. Facing the higher priority, and he'll be punished for doing so. Good positioning by Maikelele. You can see the movement that's caused in G2. Virtus.pro not really knowing what's going on now. It's still half a minute here for G2, but they need to move back into the A sites here, which might be a problem.
it's quite smart from them, though, to actually just say, all right, we can't really get through alley. We don't know where players are playing. Let's go together and re-enter the sites as a team. And that's what's happening. And they can try to trade. They've got the number advantage, just one player, though. But where are these CTs? We've got TaZ, who's very close now. He's working over the side. He's going to take down Maikelele. Fox should know where he is. He's going for the engagement. TaZ is going to force Fox back, leaving Rain in the position where he could get caught by 2 players. There's one frag and the second one as well, of course, from Rain. And he's going to win the round for G2. That was a really good round from G2, to be honest. And they are going to cripple Virtus.pro. They've got nothing left in the tank after that.
You kill jkaem, there's aizy. You kill aizy, there's Rain. You kill Rain, there's Maikelele. What do you do?
It's pretty rough, isn't it?
13-14. They're looking at playing for overtime here, Virtus.pro. As you can see, they have the mere pistols. Isolated aggression from this team, more or less spread out across the map one by one. Bit overkill there. AWP on 2 and no armor. Mr. Biceps. 3 players for Virtus.pro on the A website, a site, excuse me, but you can't expect much from them.
Yeah, exactly.
Rain's really good at hitting the high shots really fast on this map as well.
Yeah, he is. Wow, this is crazy. G2 really exploding now. They were looking kind of down and out for the count for a while until these we saw some of these clutches coming in. Most notably, that 4K from aizy was ridiculous. And just look at the fragging across the board for G2. Just Rain, jkaem, and aizy and Fox all in the 20s together, just all mad fragging together. It's pretty awesome to see that. And Virtus.pro, they've not got an AWP, they've got limited nades, they only have a single smoke, and that is gone now. Oh dear.
Well, you can see aizy just creeping over to the other side of the smoke. Got a teammate, it might go for a boost. Might try and boost Fox over the smoke there, but Pacha's not looking at the right angle. He's moving into it now. Maybe guessing that might be a boost. He's going to have a few pot shots, but not going to make a connection.
Oh, would you look at this? Fantastic stuff. They're looking over the top. Pacha's never going to expect the angle, but of course they are going to decide to go for the Molotov, and will they reboost that? Looks like they might be doing that. They really want to catch Pacha here, and there you go. Patience rewarded. Fox will hit the shot, and now G2 can make their way in from team main. They're going to get the entry together as a team. They are looking really good, very well coordinated, and what on earth are Virtus.pro going to do?
Nice shot there by Maikelele. Going to hold down the pop dog position now. Bombs being collected, and could it be a move towards B? The CTs have 2 players in connector with a decoy on the B bomb site as well. There we go. The spray down is going to be enough to take down TaZ. It's Snax versus the entire G2 squad, more or less. Fox to finish things off 16-13. Virtus.pro lose their first match of the 3 today.
Wow, that was impressive. aizy.
Yeah, welcome to the team. What a wonderful game of Counter-Strike to start things off. Nobody really loses, apart from Virtus.pro and all their fans. But no one else. Because that was like a super close game, back and forth. We picked Neo for the alpha draft thing. He came up big, right?
Fox did as well.
Fox did as well. So already grinning like Cheshire Cats. But just an incredible game. And I think it goes to show, I don't think Virtus.pro played particularly bad there. You know, they had a very good T half, which they traditionally do. On train, they always managed to get that minimum of 6 rounds as terrorist. It's very rare they fail to do that. And then it just shows that G2 Esports, with all this firepower, how do you stop them on the T side, even of a map like Train? And I don't think Virtus.pro were really prepared for that. It was just incredible fragging potential.
Roster-wise, there's no weak link on G2, but team-wise, they're a team now, as opposed to 5 mercenaries popping out of the A-team van, you know?
Yeah,
so
but I mean, you think about it, they can't have had any time to practice with aizy, and yet he really seemed to have a good understanding of what his teammates were doing. He was on point a lot of the time, always, you know, being the wingman, you know, and that clutch, that's where he broke Virtus.pro's back. You know, that's how you announce your arrival. I think he got 4 kills, including a 1v3, so
yeah.
Just absolute amazing performance from him. Usually it's Rain that does that kind of thing. But aizy was just looking incredible there. In fact, actually, you might have heard me on the stream. I don't know. I did sort of let out a little yelp. It was a very British display of excitement. I think I spilt a cup of tea. Like, so if we go off air, you know why. I've spilt tea all over the wires. But yeah, just really impressed. Again, this evolution of G2 Esports. They're just looking like real contenders. And I don't want to get carried away over what is just, of course, one online game ultimately. But this is the first time we've really seen them with aizy, and they're looking just phenomenal.
definitely a good start from them. So I think it's time what we're doing at the moment is...
Yeah, you need to explain, James, because you've just kind of thrown me on the desk and said, sit there and follow my lead. And, of course, just in case you can't see, the only thing in my ears is old man hair at the moment.
Baptism by fire, of course.
Yeah, exactly. Why not, right?
So after every game, we are opening a cobblestone case for one of our subscribers, and we are enjoying witnessing them win crap, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
So, producer Reed, you need to announce this match's winner.
So who's
The
got
winner
lucky?
is
it lucky?
Rogers 417.
Rogers 417.
Well done, Rogers 417.
So let's see.
Richard Lewis.
The best name yesterday was Stop Racism, Please. That was
Stop racism, please. Want a knife?
Raheem, of course. What, he won a knife?
Yeah.
Amazing.
He won a knife. Yeah, but
Amazing.
Moobot won.
Here we go.
Moobot won a Guardian pin.
This is where it's at.
All right.
Oh, yeah, because, of course, they've got Dragon Laws in.
Indeed.
And they're worth a little bit.
They're worth about $2,000.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, souvenirs, I don't even know what price they go for.
I believe eFrag know a thing or two about that. In jokes, of course.
Well, it's gonna be the Max 10. So
oh well.
Let's see who this one's signed by. This was what, Envy versus Navi, and I don't know what that says. It looks like it says Elite.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, and unfortunately, it was signed by the Observer. So in a rare twist. So there we go.
There we go. It's
no, congratulations. What was it, Rogers?
Rogers 417 or
well done, Rogers
417.
ABC. Enjoy that. You'll treasure that skin. You'll remember. You'll always remember where you were when you won that one.
Well, now it's time to go to a break.
Oh, we do breaks, do we? Okay, good. That's good to know. Excellent casting, guys. Enjoyed that game. Enjoyed sitting here spilling tea everywhere. And now, without any further ado, I'm reliably told we're going to go to a break. How long are they, James?
A few ads and we're back in the match. Because it should have started 3 minutes ago, I suppose.
So there we go. So we'll be back in a few moments to start another game. See you.